Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Sticky. I swipe knowledge and try and dispense this out as much as I can. I don't make a lot of videos because I think a lot of the misogyny that used to be in YouTube has died down, and that's a good thing. But something that's actually caught my attention is this Melissa Harris Perry situation, in which she says that parents need to break away with the notion that these are our kids and start recognizing that they belong to the collective. She's been called a Marxist for that. Yeah, she's a Marxist, of course. She's been called a Marxist. She's been called a communist, and so on. But I hate to break this situation to the Fox News listeners of the world, but she is actually right. Now, coming from where I'm coming from, it's impossible not to know someone who's had their children taken away from them. And if the 2002, I can't remember exactly, if the Kelo decision of the Supreme Court proves anything, is that the Supreme Court will take away your land and give it to someone that they deem more responsible. This is the state over the individual. We all know that you cannot shout fire in a crowded movie theater. That's your First Amendment. And we all know that the Second Amendment could be taken away from you the moment you become a felon. What's the fucking difference? Here's what Sean Hannity and the like won't tell you. There's no such thing as private property. Alright? There's no such thing as private property. All we have is stewardship. We have stewardship of our children. If we abuse them, the state will take them away from us. We have stewardship of our land. If we do not adhere to the tax code, if we sell drugs on our property, the government will take it away from you. There's no escaping this fact. This is the First and Second Amendment. All right? If we do not be respectful of what we say, we could be locked up. We can't incite harm to others. That's your First Amendment. All right? Now, what Miss Harris Perry underestimated is that even though there is a collective, even though that the collective could be burdensome, even though the collective could be paternalistic and beneficial, there's only three ways to deal with the collective, and that is to fight, run, or tolerate. Conservatives who saw that MSNBC promo, they're not going to run. They're not going to go to Cuba like that gentleman did just recently. They're not going to tolerate that mentality, because me personally, I wouldn't give my children away to one of these college professors who are Marxist, feminists, and anti-male. They're going to fight. They're going to look for their Second Amendment options to deal with the state. All right? Melissa Harris Perry's problem was that she spoke with an authoritarian tone in a manner of which she wasn't granted any authority, namely stewardship of other people's children. A little extreme, maybe, but that's just what it is. There's a war going on between the state and the individual. And what makes America wonderful, what makes America proper, what makes America just, is that it arms the individual against the state. It arms the individual against the collective, mentally and physically. I guess that's all I had to say. If you understand what I'm talking about, hell, go ahead, follow me. And that's about it. This is your boy Sticky. I swipe knowledge. And I have some words of wisdom for the day. The purpose of life is to find candy, then die. By that I mean find temporary moments of sheer ecstasy that you know won't last until they do, and walk off this.